What's up guys, 11 Collects here, and today I'm finally back. I haven't been uploading barely recently. I'm trying to sort everything out. I got these nice studio lights now with filters and everything for my photography and for making the videos. So let's get back into it. I thought, what better to get back into it than this amazing figure I've been waiting for ages. It's the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. I really like the design, so I really had to get this figure. It's a stilt man bath wave, as you can see on the back, but I'm not going to bother getting the whole wave just because I really only want this figure and I've still got 2 waves to review, so yeah. Anyway, there's a read up there, nice looking box. Let's get into this. Okay, so out of the packaging, here are the figures it comes with. First of all, we got 2 head sculpts. Looking pretty nice. First of all, we got that masked head sculpt, looking very film accurate. Most people have probably seen the Spider-Verse, so not really worried about spoilers. So this is the suit he makes, really at the end of the film, which I didn't like. I wish they had him make it earlier in the film, but you know. Anyway, so here are the 2 head sculpts. Again, that mask looks very good, and this head sculpt is also very nice, very film accurate. I even got that line as well, which when I first saw a review I thought was an accident, but he does have it on his head in the film. It's like a brow line. So yeah, it's very, shows off the style of the film very well. Try and get that closer look there. There we go. Then yeah, I've got the Stiltman Build-A-Figure piece. I'm not going to get the whole Build-A-Figure because the wave's a little bit old. Not massive fan of the Build-A-Figure, not massive fan of the wave. Just really like this figure itself, so yeah. Anyway, the hands, you get 2 pairs of hands. You get a pair of fisted hands, as you can see. Very small, but again, still looking pretty nice. And you get the web shooting hands. Again, all the detail looks great, all the paint and everything. So overall the accessories are pretty good. Let's move on to the figure. Okay, so here is the figure out of the packaging. I think it looks really nice. Very, very film accurate. If you've seen the first release for the Miles Morales, it was in a 2-pack with the Spider-Gwen. It was terrible. It was a regular sort of Spider-Man / like Bucky Cap sort of body mold, very basic like normal body mold, and it was just the only reason you could even tell it was for the Into the Spider-Verse. It had that spray painted logo, but there's proportions or anything were nothing alike. This one is amazing. You know, the proportions are perfect. You know, the height, the skinny legs, the skinny neck and everything just works really well. Perfect for the film. All the styling and everything on the legs. As you can see, that detail on the legs and on the mask. It's very, very film accurate. Yeah, the figure is really nice looking. First issue I had of it, which is the biggest issue, which I knew was going to happen as soon as I even saw it, is the standing up. As you can see, these legs are very skinny and the figure's very light, so sort of like, well, the top, I mean, when I say light, I mean the top half is heavy, but the bottom half is light, and the feet are small. So trying to make him stand up is very difficult. It takes time just to get him standing up straight, let alone in an action pose. So yeah, that is a bit frustrating. But you can walk past it, you put tack on the feet or just having a flight stand. Which, yeah, you can just do that to walk past it. I just adjust the lighting a little bit to make sure you can see it better. But yeah, again, this is probably my favourite Miles Morales design, and they're probably my favourite Spider-Man design at all. I just really like the jacket, shorts, and like the trainers sort of combo. Really nice. Miles Morales is my favourite Spider-Man. From to Peter Parker only because of his powers, so they're just so much better. Especially the bioelectricity. I've been playing the Miles Morales Spider-Man game on PS5 pretty much since it came out. So yeah, that's been making me really like the powers. But yeah, this figure looks really great. Looking closer. A jacket, very film accurate. Just right colour. It's got that red hoodie underneath, which really is just a vest, but yeah, and then fully painted spider logo underneath. Hands and everything come out of the jacket well. The logo looks really nice. Obviously in the movie it's spray painted on, so you get that sort of look. Everything looking really nice. These trainers look pretty good. Or obviously they're not. I mean, if you're looking really closely, they are. if you look at, like, you know, the detail on the front here and the sides, they do look like Jordans, just they don't have the tick. Because I do believe they are Air Jordans or something along those lines. But yeah, it's really nice design. So a head sculpt, pop that off. This is the thing, the difference between a normal figure and these figures, not these, I mean just this one specifically. I'm not sure if they have on the other Spider-Verse figures that came out in the Stiltman Builder figure, but definitely on this one, the ball joint works differently. You have a hole here and the ball there and another one inside, rather than having the ball sticking out there and the head having a hole. And then it's the same on this head, obviously, which unfortunately does mean that even if you wanted to, you couldn't put this on the original release 2-pack, but also I don't think it would fit anyway, because I mean, just get a normal size. Look, I mean, it wouldn't really fit, so yeah, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, and change that. Pop that on there. There we go, just gotta make sure it's on properly, and there we go. I think that looks really nice. Definitely looks very accurate to the movie. The sculpt's great, fits on the body well. Yeah, really pleased with that. The hands, just put this off, fucking hell. And then just stick web flipping hand on there, and again, looks great. Just you can get in web flipping pose pretty easily. So yeah, really nice. Overall, obviously the review's not done, I'm just saying overall really like this figure, the design, everything. I am glad we got this one rather than a just like normal suit figure, although if I had a choice I'd obviously prefer to have both, so I could have him with the jacket and the shorts and the trainers, and one of him just in his normal suit. You know, you might get that. I mean, if I had to put money on, I would say that we'd probably get that figure for Into Spider-Verse 2 when that movie comes out. We'll probably get just a normal suit figure, well, providing he does, you know, continue wearing that suit, or at least, yeah, I think he might, you know, this is just random predictions, but he might get a more, you know, I mean, good looking logo, not just the spray paint, and sort of have the same suit without the spray paint. And I think then, yeah, we'll have a proper figure without all the stuff on, but I do prefer that we got this one then as just a plain one. Yeah, also one thing underneath, there's no of the red, because he has red around the sides. All versions do, and including the Spider-Verse version, but you can't see under the jacket anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you lift it up, you could tell. Anyway, let's get into articulation. Okay, so head moves back that far on the normal head sculpt. I'll put the other one on as well, because I think it might go a little bit further back like that. Yeah, maybe down that far. Pivot side to side. It goes all the way around, and it's hard to describe it. It does just like, it feels different. You can tell there's two ball joints moving when you move it, because you can feel this one moving and you can feel the one inside moving. So you can really tell. Yeah. So anyway, arms go up that far. They go all the way full 360 around. I'm sorry, just messed that one up a bit. There we go. Anyway, so bend. It's a single joint, but it does bend pretty far. Make sure you're bending it the right way, because if you turn it, it's not going to bend as far. That bit does stick out a bit, but you know, it's not too much of an issue. Anyway, the hands, full swivel, bend. Go phrase like that. I'll show you with the whipping hand. There you go. See that a bit better. Ab crunch. Forward that much. It's got a really massive ab crunch, as you can see. The legs aren't bent at all, and look. Well, and then backwards. It's kind of hard to do with the clothes on, but it goes back really far as well. And as you can see, it does. The paint does carry on through, so if you have them like that, it doesn't look messed up. Anyway, full waist swivel. Legs move out that far, so we can do the full splits. Forward that far, backwards that far, no swivel up here because it's all short, but there is a swivel inside the shorts. And a double bend at the knee, although the shorts do hinder it a bit, but if you do push, you can sort of pinch the shorts and then get it in between, and then there you go, kicks really far. Bends really far. No swivel here, which is a bit irritating, but it's not a massive deal. And the feet articulation is forward that far back, and then full pivot, which is good because obviously with sneakers on, or trainers as we call them, but you know, in the movie and everything they're called sneakers. But yeah, I was a bit worried that we'd have trouble with the pivot, especially for such a, you know, skinny legged, heavy topped, small feet figure. If there was no pivot, I mean, it'd be impossible to stand up. And yeah, it's still quite difficult even with the pivot. So I'm definitely glad they added that. So that was the articulation. Very nice articulation. Really like the leg situation. Glad they made the shorts not hinder it. So as you can see, they fit into the crease there, and then this one can bend round. But at first it may seem like they don't. So anyway, yeah, really glad they got articulation, especially that ab crunch. It's really nice. The arms are a bit annoying, but with the big puffy coat, elbows, it would have been difficult to do a double joint. So overall, really nice articulation, really great for the figure and style and everything. So yeah, let's get into the comparison. Okay, so I don't have any Miles Morales figures, mainly because, you know, I've been collecting for years, but I used to collect only MCU figures, and I collected a few comics, but mainly it was just MCU figures, because I never used to get waves or anything. I used to get the figures, the MCU figures. So yeah, I got mostly MCU figures, and I didn't just used to collect Marvel Legends. Now I mainly collect Marvel Legends, and I collect lots of comic figures. Maybe even, well, since I've started doing reviews, I've definitely collected more comic figures than I have of MCU figures. But anyway, first comparison. Oh yeah, sorry, not completely. Don't have any other Miles Morales, but I do have a Venomized Miles Morales, but still in box. Haven't started the Venom Pool Wave review yet, so you'll see that. It'll probably be my first review from Venom Pool Wave, but I think I'm gonna do the Demogoblin Wave first. So yeah, it'll be maybe a few weeks before I get that review. Sorry about that, but anyway. Okay, so first comparison. Sorry, I thought I'd compare these two figures because, well, for a start, they both got a jacket on. Well, jacket, hoodie combo, as you can see. Jacket and then hoodie, jacket and then hoodie. So I thought, you know, pretty similar. And I thought they also have, you know, maskless head sculpts. Then I realised that this figure, without the head, is from the Spider-Man MJ 2-pack, obviously. But I remembered the head is from the... I'm trying to think. Is it the 3-pack? It might have been the 3-pack. Or... I haven't figured this one. Sorry about that. Flight stand in the back. But yeah. It's been a while since I got these, but obviously I got this one. And I think he came with him, but I can't remember what this figure came as. Oh, it was 2-pack with the Iron Man from Homecoming. So yeah, that's where the head sculpt came from with this figure. Not this one. This one didn't have a Peter Parker head sculpt, it only had the mask head sculpt. So I was talking about the 3-pack. I also have the 3-pack version of MCU Spider-Man, but it was sort of released before the movie, so they only had the concept design for the suit. Anyway, yeah, so it's not the same figure, but anyway, it's basically the same. So yeah, comparison, a little bit shorter. I mean, it's not a great comparison because he's not MCU, but anyway, same sort of design vibe sort of thing. So yeah, like that. They did get the, try and knock it over. They did get the double jointed on this, but I do think the arms look a bit thin. I'm not sure if it would have been better if they had it single jointed like that. So I'm thinking if these were double jointed, they would look a lot thinner and maybe a bit too thin because his jacket was a bit puffy. Yeah, that's the comparison with them two. So the next comparison is with the Superior Spider-Man. This is from the Ultimate Green Goblin Bathwave from ages ago, but I call it the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Bathwave because it came with a few figures from Amazing Spider-Man 2. This was the wave that annoyed me because Firstly, I got every figure in the wave except from the head, and then the head shot up, the figure of the head, which was like spawn or toxin, it was like an option, you could shoot either of them, shot up in price, and I never finished in the wave. I could finish it now, but I don't like the wave. My main problem with it is the whole wave, or like not the whole wave, but most of them, they're like really brittle. So not all the way, like the black cat, the electro is a little bit brittle, but a few others on the wave, the blue beetle, he's not either, but the green goblin, this one, and the other one from the wave, the Spider-Man from Amazing Spider-Man 2, are very brittle. And the problem with this one is you can't really see it because I put it back on, but as you might be able to see, that crack, it did snap on me because it is so brittle. So now that leg doesn't work, so I just got to be careful when standing them up, which is annoying, but you know, disappointing wave, disappointing figures. Anyway, so there's a comparison. I chose to do a comparison one because I thought I'd just compare all my Spider-Man, and also you can tell sort of Miles Morales' suit is basically the same, just with obviously instead of red it's black with red lines. I know he's got the stripe, but it's pretty similar design is what I mean. Share comparison there. Next we have the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man from, again, the same wave. Again, very brittle. I don't like this figure. You know, look at the butterfly joints and everything, they're just not great. Not even that movie accurate in the eyes and everything. But yeah, I thought I'd do a review, just do a review of all my Spider-Man together. So yeah, same problem. This one didn't snap, but this did pop off, and I just put it back on. Yeah, that's the comparison. Here's another comparison. Here's with the other two MCU Spider-Man. Obviously I did it with the MCU jacket Spider-Man, but here's the Homecoming 2-pack that came with the Iron Man, and it had the head sculpt originally. Then here's the 3-pack, and obviously that was a concept sort of. There is set pictures of Tom Holland wearing that suit, but in the actual movie it looked like that. So yeah, anyway, again, it doesn't really matter because these are MCU, he's not, but I thought, you know, nice to get a good comparison. If you know these figures, then you know, to get a good grasp on the size and everything. Here is next to a normal 6-inch figure, the MCU Captain America. I'm still using him as a sort of size thing just because I have him always lying around. Again, he keeps falling over. Told you about those tiny feet anyway. As you can see, quite a small figure, as I was saying earlier. Very short, very skinny. So yeah, quite a small figure, but it's perfect for the lost it the movie, so I don't know how I forgot the word movie then, but yeah. That's going to be the end of this review. If you got to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I've only got 2 and one of them's me. On my old account I need to know when the videos go live, so I have subscribed, but I do have 1 real subscriber. So if you're watching, thank you. Nice to have some support, and hopefully now I've got all my lights and everything, I got a new mic as well. Hopefully this mic's better. Anyway, yeah, eventually I'll probably get some proper white paper, but I think this background's not too bad. Hopefully you can't hear it, but my PS5 here is making a bit of noise. I should have turned it off before I did the review, but I am playing the Miles Morales game over there, so I'm like, don't want to have to restart from a checkpoint and everything. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the review. Yeah. Please subscribe and everything. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. It's just going to be the start of the Demogoblin wave.